This project was a grant from European Union to save the Kariba Dam and save its foundations, because there had been, with time, a problem of erosion. When the spill gates open, when there was too much water in the lake, this dug a 80 meters deep pit at the foot of the dam.
The main concern was that this erosion was particularly more pronounced in a zone of weak rock.
We had to make 600,000 cubic meters of concrete to protect this geological fault.
This project has involved us excavating the plunge pool to remove rock that was limiting its shape. The need for reshaping meant opening the sides wider and the downstream wider, so that can allow a better circulation of the water when the spilling is taking place.
This volume of water we added at the foot of the dam will now dissipate the energy and prevent further erosion of the foot of the dam.
The Kariba Dam Rehabilitation Project is one of the key flagships of the European Union cooperation in Africa. In Zambia, 85% of energy is provided by hydro energy, so it is key that this dam can function properly, is stable, and can provide clean, reliable, and affordable energy.
If the dam would have collapsed, there was a huge amount of water that would arrive to Mozambique. That was an estimation made by the World Bank that would have caused 500,000 deaths and 3 million people being, let's say, displaced.
We have been financing this project together with the Swedish International Development Agency, with the World Bank, but also with the African Development Bank, and have been working in close collaboration with the Zambian and Zimbabwean authorities.
For my country, Sweden, we are very happy to be part of this. Sweden supports the rehabilitation of the Kariba Dam, but we support the renovation of the spillways, which are just up there.
The rehabilitation of the Kariba Dam is a very complex undertaking. The World Bank brings much more than our funding. In fact, we have global expertise on dam safety, where we help the ZRA bring top-class experts to advise them and the contractors on difficult engineering designs.
Working with EU, to move forward. And this just showed the beauty of good cooperation, harmonization. We can do great when we coordinate very well, and we wish to continue.
We pride ourselves by saying that the Global Gateway strategy is something which is focusing on the win-win approach, meaning that we really listen to the partner countries and we want to deliver what they need, not to deliver what we think they need. It is the first Global Gateway flagship project in the whole globe that has been completed now.
In order to be able to access the plunge pool at the foot of the dam, we've had to start by constructing a cofferdam across the Zambezi River, going from the Zambian side to the Zimbabwean side, so we are able to isolate the plunge pool from the rest of the river.
The foundation of the cofferdam, when you look at the southern end of the cofferdam, there was need to excavate as deep as 25 meters to remove rock and silt that was not able to take the foundations of the piers. There were geological issues that affected the construction of the access roads that were to bring us into the plunge pool. Those challenges delayed the project significantly.
We had up to 30, 40 divers on the site, working day and night, and we had crocodiles. So we had to try lots of different measures between watchmen looking for the crocodiles and warning when they were coming too close, or trying to catch them in cages. But of course, this is not the type of challenge we are used to as a European company.
So far on the safe side, we've not had a fatal incidents. This is year 7 now. We have not had the fatal incidents. We have had minor incidences. We have had near misses along the way. Of course, it's part of the project. Keeping your brother safe has been our motto here on the sites. So we try our best to make sure that you look out for your brother, always checking where the other person is, making sure informing. Communication is very good for us. We always communicate where you are, what you are doing, so that the next person can always see or know.
It's a complex project also because of this diversity institutions that are working on it, and that obviously they need to collaborate. And the main center of gravity of the project is in fact the Zambezi River Authority, which is the supervisor for our project, to the works.
We are also having been doing this with the prospect of ensuring the safety and the sustainability of this dam for years and decades to come. So key element has been the strengthening of the capacity of ZRA.
This rehabilitation here gives us also a perfect reference for any other project to show what the European engineering and what the European construction quality is all about. Zambia has a very young population, Zimbabwe as well. And these young population, of course, it will play a very significant role in the future in the development of their country. But in order to do that, they need to have opportunities, and most importantly, they need to have hope. And our Global Gateway strategy is also focusing on that.
We brought obviously European know-how, but most of the jobs on the project were actually Zambian. 85% of the jobs on the project were Zambian, and we have been able to employ 6 million person hours during the last 7 years.
That's the way they get back in the life of people, improving the life of people, which is, in my view, better than getting just the money back.
Being a Zambian, I'm obliged to contribute positively to the development of this country in terms of energy and, you know, they say economy, energy moves the country. So doing this project, the massive one, it means the country now will have, the integrity of this dam will be maintained for quite a good number of years to come.
We look forward to having the entire Kariba Dam, this iconic structure, ready and done by the end of next year.